What's the name of our podcast again?
The After Drop-Off Podcast or the After Drop-Off Show.
Okay. So, Osita, it's been how many weeks?
Yeah, you can call it 6 weeks.
6 weeks. We decided to start a podcast called the After Drop-Off Podcast. That's the idea we came out. What was the reason behind?
To just share our life experiences.
As parents. After school drop-off.
After school drop-off.
Yeah, because sometimes parents, when they finish school, they just go home.
Yeah, some go home. I think some go to their other jobs.
But some of us, we stay and chill and talk. So we just thought, let's make it into a podcast version, and this is our first episode. And in our first episode, we're just like discussing about life in general.
Yeah, in general, basically.
So we're going to be dropping a podcast every Monday. Not every Monday. We're dropping every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, bro. Yeah.
On our new YouTube channel. And yeah, if you have any questions, post them in the comment section. And
you have any topics you feel you like us to touch so others can learn?
The good thing about this podcast is that we have a guide where when I mean guide, I don't mean spiritual guys. We have a moral compass, is that the word?
Yeah.
Like where you don't go overboard. Like most podcasts, they go like overboard.
Yeah.
They just lose the plot, but we fear God, basically.
Basically, it's going to be, let's not make it sound too churchy, but it's going to be founded on biblical principles.
It's like the book of Proverbs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's we're not the book of Proverbs, but when you read the book of Proverbs, it's like you get wisdom. If you read Ecclesiastes, you get wisdom. It's about wisdom and applying wisdom in life,
in our daily lives,
which is one of the things that we're trying to do so that people may understand that as men of faith, at the same time we go through lives, and how do we like navigate
how our work affects our marriages, raising up our kids.
Yeah, especially in this generation, in the technological generation. Where everyone is always on the phone. Yeah. So starting today, Osita, I have a question. Since it's been 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
With the kids at home, how has it been like trying to balance children, work, family? How has it been?
I didn't prepare for that question.
Because we just came back.
We just came back. I mean, I've been on holiday for 2 weeks though. I'm on leave for 2 weeks.
Enjoying life, chopping life.
Yeah, I had to go on my first holiday in 2 years.
Wow. So you've been working all this time?
Yep. Because before I was on the 16-hour contract.
Oh.
So now they increased my contract to 40 hours. So now it makes sense to go on holidays. Before it didn't really make sense because they only pay me for 16 hours a week.
Wow.
So I had to do a lot of overtime to be able to meet up with my bills.
So you never actually went on holiday?
Nope. I went, but I still worked during the holiday. So I really didn't call it a holiday.
So your without revealing much information about your job, the job that you do, your hours, were they accumulating like the holidays? Because some jobs, if you don't take your holidays, they accumulate and they go to the next year. Does yours?
No. Once they give you a new one, they give you a fresh one that's scrapped.
Hey.
So I was forced to take it. But it didn't really make sense taking it because I was still working over but I still took it as well, but I was working during my holidays.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Especially in times where you hear people dying from working or working. There's a lady, I think, was she from America? I can't remember. I'm not well informed in that story, but I just saw it on social media, how she overworked. And on the day where she said that she was going to rest, she died.
Wow.
Yeah, she says, I just need a rest. And she's been working more than I don't know how many days.
Wow. Lord knows she should be having like high BP and she just slept away like that.
And just die in the sleep. Very tragic. And it happens, especially with
of
this
course.
in the Western world, where people are chasing jobs to the point where the job becomes their life, the jobs becomes their family, and their actual family, they then abandon them for money.
For money. It happens. It happens, really. Let's not feel like it doesn't happen. But people even sleep while they're driving and going back home. So.
Bro, a lot of majority of car crashes in the morning is usually, some of it is people who are tired from work. Because once sleep catches you, you're gone.
You're gone. 1 second is half a second is all it takes.
Just even if you're looking down to grab your drink, you're not supposed to drive grabbing your drink with the law these days. But it's just a few seconds, something can happen. And with sleep, there was one time I was really, really tired, and I stopped at a traffic light. All of a sudden, I hear a car behind me going, beep. I'd fallen asleep. Just a split second. And is that, that sleep that feels so drowsy?
Yep.
That your head starts...
you're like irritated to keep your eyes open.
Oh, my days.
And it keeps fighting you.
So what do you think is the best solution, especially for people? Basically, how do you stop overworking so that you can balance your life, your family, your children, your wife? How do you do that? After resting for 2 weeks, what advice would you give to people who are overworking themselves, trying to buy something that has never been purchased? Because you see people overworking. There's a verse that says in the Bible that talks about how you see someone overworking, and whatever they have worked, they end up dying. I'm just paraphrasing and giving it to the next person who's never worked.
Who's never worked? Yeah. For me, you have to learn how to rest.
God rested. Amen, bro.
Yeah, even God rested. Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
It's not heresy. I'm just saying God rested, but there's something about rest.
You just need to, because at the end of the day, I know we're looking for this money to pay. I know we have obligations to meet back home. I know there's so much, but at the end of the day, even if you're paid £5,000 a month, it still wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you about money? It can never be enough.
It can never.
Can never be enough. So you need to find time to rest. That's what I've come to understand about the UK. I don't know anywhere in the world, but in the UK, you need to find time to rest. And apart from finding time to rest, you need to find out get a strategy that works for you and your family.
Yeah, because that can, especially with jobs where timetables are going opposite, like your wife is working that way, you're working that way, your children are going that way. There must be like a balance.
Exactly.
Because that's how there's always a high rate of divorce. If it's not about money, it's about how relationships are not bonding because people are not spending time together.
Bro, let me just tell you, the two reasons that causes divorce and separation is usually money and sex.
That's for another topic.
That's for another day.
I was looking for it from a perspective of work. Because a lot of times people spend time at work, then
like for me, how I told you when my contract was 16 hours before?
Yeah.
I and my wife only saw when we were going to work because I had to work a lot of overtime.
It's like exchange rate.
Yeah.
It's like, here's the kids. Here's the kids. I'm going to sleep. You go take the kids. And I totally...
at the time she was on the field, so now she's in the office. She doesn't work weekends unless she needs to cover up or she holds the office phone and laptops. They rotate it. Who holds the office phone and laptop in the weekend, so... But that's better, at least I know that she's mostly around the weekends. Yeah. So that's why I had to make sure I get a new contract.
So that it balances.
So I know our weekends are free.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's the only way. You have to be intentional about it.
There must be a balance, especially in the Western world, because people are chasing jobs, bro. Yep. I thought about how people do, for example, I love this filmmaking stuff. People go away for 6 months.
Yes.
6 months, bro. And there are people who are doing it right now. 6 months away from the family.
From the family.
And it breaks up the family.
I have friends who do it.
I can't.
I have a friend currently who's in Moscow. His family is in Ghana.
What is he doing?
He's running his businesses in Moscow.
That's, for me, that's like, there's a borderline. I'd rather see my children grow than to miss out on the most important bits.
Yeah, but like I said, that's why I pointed out you need to work out a strategy.
Yeah.
And see, that strategy has to be communicated effectively between both parties, your wife and the husband.
But 6 months.
But I pointed out effective communication has to be between, not that you just communicate. No. It has to be something that has been talked about, has been planned about. In that way, okay. It has so the wife would try as much as possible to not make sure that your absence is not
absenting.
Felt.
Your absence is not upsetting.
It's not exactly. That's the way to put it.
But it's quite difficult when you have children involved. If it was couple to couple, maybe there's some understanding. But when you now have, for example, 4 or 5 kids, not like you have 4 or 5 kids, but I'm just using an example. If you have 4 or 5 children and they are all like very, very young, they need their parent to be on there, because children, I realize, if you don't take them to the park, they're going to remember that. Now imagine like their birthday, their most important parts, and they are not there, because it's always, my wife always say that, let's do these things because they'll remember these things.
Definitely. I remember I never used to get things on my birthday.
Bro, I remember when we used
very few times because my father and mom separated very early, immediately I was born or something. So I get what your wife I remember the days my father never came for my visit.
For me, remember Christmas. I remember we used to have Christmas clothes. Everyone used to have brand new clothes.
Brand new clothes on Christmas.
We never got Christmas presents.
Nope.
It's only when I got into the Western world, then I realized my children telling me, I need a Christmas present. I'm like, Christmas present? Used to have Christmas clothes. You have brand new shoes. And the sad thing is that you go to the shop and you buy those clothes with your parents.
Yes.
And you know that on Christmas I'm going to be wearing this shirt and this trousers. But it's just like what we're saying is just like when the things that we do as parents, kids will always remember. So when it comes to work, there must be a balance.
The formulating age.
Yeah.
Between that 1 to 7, 8.
Yeah.
Those are the years. If you miss those years,
that's it. You're finished. And you can't.
It's really hard to.
You can't even like pick them up from after when they start entering into the teen. Yes, that's why you get like a lot of young people. They then like find their love from the streets.
The streets,
which is one of the most dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Because the parents, they're usually like chasing shifts, chasing jobs and stuff. Whereas if the parents are there from the beginning, it avoids. That's why you see a lot of young people like involved in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and it's worse when there's no father figure. I've noticed that when the woman has a way of covering, but when there's no father in the mix, it's worse for the child because there's nobody to look up to.
I was listening to, this was 2 years ago, I was listening to a podcast about how this guy, he was involved in gangs because his father was not there. So he ended up finding love in the streets.
In the streets.
Though the love in the streets was brutal, but because he didn't know what's right,
he didn't know what exactly. He didn't know. That was all he knew. Yeah. And that was what's accessible to him.
Yeah.
So, like you said, really find a work balance around it. Yeah, money is important, but it's an important tool, but it shouldn't be.
Family is way important.
Oh, bro.
Because once you lose them, the job, you can lose a job. You can get another job.
Someone once told me that once you stop breathing, it's only your family that remembers you. Everybody forgets about you.
Well, people, if you're listening, please don't get us in trouble. What we're trying to say is that your life is more important.
Your life is more important.
Your family is more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll drop another one, the next one. What do you think about work and balance? What should you do with your life? Should there be a balance? Please let us know in the comment section. And we'll...
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, and we'll drop another video next week. So like, share, and subscribe.
To the After School podcast.
No, it's the After Drop Off.
After Drop Off.
That's a long name. Who came up with it?
The after school.
It was After Drop Off. Then you were like, you should put the After Drop Off. Then I thought, it's too long. Then I thought, but if you put the After Drop Off, it sounds.
Yeah, it sounds heavy.
Yeah. So welcome to the After Drop Off podcast.
Welcome.
Our setting will change. We'll be using different cameras, different settings.
We'll be tweaking here and there.
It's only that the sun has been doing sunning.
You know why in the UK, so the weather is a pregnant woman. So.
And you have someone cutting the grass in the background.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
But anyway, like, share, and subscribe.